Hello, I'm Will Forge, and today we will forge. So, open that up. Real good little Dr. Pepper ASMR. Soda. Okay, anyway. Welcome to the stream. I haven't streamed in a couple days because I've been making those videos that I came out with. I also got to play with Chuck Norris 4735. Look at that. It's crazy. We won, obviously. Anyway. Alright, we're hopping into some Forge maps. Let me make sure that I'm not open to anyone just be able to join my my party, because in the middle of forging someone else's map, like going into it just to look at it, I don't want anybody to just hop in and steal credits on there. Let's see. Okay, you can't even see the pop-up, but I'm in the Xbox like pop-up menu. Appear offline. Yeah, let's click that. Okay, so I won't look like I'm online, but I am. Okay, let's see. Maps, my files, because I think he added me. Let me see. I think it's called Artillery. There's Overlook, Mission 2. Yeah, Division. There's Brig, Bereft. See, this bugged out, by the way. That's why I haven't done much more on Bereft. I'm going to fix that soon. Because somebody brought up that how potentially to fix it. They've also fixed problems with the thing. Okay, he doesn't appear to have added me. I think I'm going to have to look it up. I can add it. I can just play in the map instead of like going into it, which is perfectly fine, because then I would end up in his credits if I didn't do it this way. So let me go ahead and open it in here. Bookmark it, and he also has another map in my Discord called Remembrance, and we might as well take a look at that one too. Oh, he's just blocking out Relic/Remnant Remake, one of his favorite maps of all time. I see. See, he's put it into my Discord, in my maps channel. So he's got Artillery, which looks really cool. I want to take a look at that, and he's blocking out Relic. And that is coming along nicely. Let's see. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. Backing out entirely. I don't think I'm going to be able to open it in Forge unless he has it copy, unless it's not copy protected. Let me go all the way to the end and see if he's got copy protection on. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Did it create a new version? What did it just do? I just hit the A button. I was going to make a new version. I guess it saved it as just Artillery onto my files. Okay, so let me make a copy. I'm going to delete the copy. I'm not going to, like, steal this map or anything. I'm just going to use it to fly around and look around at stuff, which will let me explore the map more easily. But yeah. I've been doing more YouTube videos than live videos for a little bit. I need to go do this. I leave. Oh yeah, there's a problem with dedicated server. Please try again. I believe that it was never going to work. That it wasn't going to let me into his map because it's probably got copy protection on, but it's being weird. And it was acting like it was going to let me in, which is the weird part. Okay, let's see. My bookmarks. I'll just go and find it in here. Artillery. Mode editor. I am going to add some Spartans so I can... Should I do ODST so I can feel a little bit more at ease? That way I can wander a little bit too. Yeah, that looks good. It's more fun if you can, like, explore it and also... We'll also open this up. Because he's published this one, so if I go bring this one to public, I don't know what he recommends the size of the map to be. We're gonna find out if this is an okay size map for 24 potential players by going into it. Let's see. Oh, that is dope. Very good intro. Very cool. That was good use of waterfall. I clicked over there, right? Let's see. I'm currently using this one. I'm not even using my normal armor core. This is really cool looking. Ooh. Someone's shooting at me. Ooh, this looks really good. You put the firing. It's got the ring. Is that Ocom's ring? That looks like Ocom's Halo ring, I think. Right? Ooh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he got me. Alright, let's see another respawn point. That's really interesting. I kind of wanted to hop in that ghost and fly around in like third person to look at the terrain, but that's okay. Oh man, this is dope. I like this like poking up out of the ground. That looks really nice. Very well done. I like this. Ooh, like a little micro version of the cannon from... Yeah, we got that guy. It's like a smaller version of the cannon from what is it called? The Banished map that we have right now, but it's more in line with the Covenant version that you were going to in Halo Reach. Oh, hello. Who's shooting at me? Was it like through this window or something? Where was he? I don't know where that gunfire was coming from. Very cool. Loving it. Oh my gosh. So, the natural terrain is like really extensive. And he's got all these hexes and things like that. Doing really good work. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Let's find out what we got going on here. Usually it takes a couple minutes for people to join into the stream, so we only got... It says we got 2 people watching. One of them might actually technically be me, I'm not sure. But in a little bit there'll be more people watching. But right now we're going to explore the map a little bit. So we've got... He's got like some like downed like sentinels, which really look really cool. This doorway looks really awesome. I kind of want to go inside though, you know what I mean? It makes me want to go inside the door frame. The doorway. Oh! Oh, I'm so dumb. This is the tower. Oh, wow. Okay. Look. That's where you crash your Pelican. This is where the overshield. Okay, so this is Spire. That's the word. That's the name I'm trying to think of. This is Spire. So this is the Spire sort of thing, but it's as a gun turret, as a giant cannon. I do think... Let's see, I'm trying to figure out everywhere on here and how it has been changed versus like kept like faithful to the original or whatever. He's got multiple crash sites out there, which is really cool. Really loving this. I'm wondering what his budget is at right now, if he's got it maxed out and used everything, because it's like a big team battle map. Let's see. Hold on, let's go take these guys out. This is a little different. It's like the basis of like it's the footprint of Spire, but it's not like an exact copy, which is really cool. It's like an interpretation. I wonder if this kills you like in can you fly off the ledge? No, okay, cool. So you didn't do it like, oh, you can do it. You can go over the ledge there, like in Forest, but it doesn't grab you and throw you over the ledge. That's fine. That's cool. That's safer and easy and nicer to the players. But yeah, no, these are like the pipes over here. The pipes over here are just like the ones from what do you call it? From Spire. And these rocks and stuff like that are pretty spot on. I'm wondering what his budget is like though. Like I was saying, ooh, he did like a rainbow. Okay, cool. Yeah, the rainbow thing is a really cool effect. That's what some of the Green Castle figured out. And unique or something, unique in Green Castle's map. I was trying to remember exactly who he said came up with the idea. I think he might have been Green himself, but I could be wrong. Hello. Hello. Just don't board me, please. Oh, he happens to have a disruptor. Interesting. Okay, so this is really cool. I'm liking this a lot. Okay, this guy's gonna kill me if I don't get him. This is a really dope map. Okay. I'm really curious about over here, though, because of the way it looks. I don't want to get killed, so I'm trying to use the armor bonus that you get from being in a vehicle. But I think I have to abandon the vehicle now. So I can climb this mountain here and see what this is all about. This is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, yeah, no, this is really, really dope. I love that waterfall especially. That's his beauty corner they set up to be like the intro camera, which is really cool. I think... Yeah. No, I just gotta... I want to find out what how he's got his budget going. Like, if he's got more room to grow, or if he's got... Or if this is like... I need to ask him about how far he's... Like, if he feels like this is his absolute final, or if he's going to do more passes in the future, too. For, like, art to, like, even more improve it, because they keep adding more objects, so you can continue to improve the art on even maps you think are done, you know what I mean? There's always more you can do. And I'm wondering where he's at right now. I also want to throw a man cannon up onto here, because obviously I haven't done that yet. I need to get up onto the spire of Spire, or else it's gonna be kind of lame. Yeah, this is really cool. Can you go up on here? Yeah, you certainly can. Look at that. Okay. The sandwich. Okay.
Shields have been overcharged.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna go kill this guy with a sandwich. Or with a pistol. Nope, it's gonna be a sandwich. Ooh, come on, gotta get closer. Got him. Okay, cool. Let's see. Someone else is gonna one-shot me in like 2 seconds. Just wait. Nope, nope, nope. Look at that. I survived that. Okay, okay. So there's a cannon, there's a sandwich, there's an overshield spawn location. I will say that for it to get into matchmaking, he's gonna have to... what is that sound when you put the sandwich away? I never noticed that. I never actually got one before, to be honest. This is the first time I've really picked it up. That right there wouldn't go well in, what do you call it, in matchmaking. So, like, they really want you to use, like, full-blown spawn points. That's what I was trying to get to. Let's see. Back here is really cool. It's definitely different because it usually has a big ol' wraparound cliff ledge. Hey, buddy.
5 minutes remain.
And let's see. But yeah, no, this looks awesome. Very nice. I'm gonna go over here and climb on up here. So yeah, it's a variant of Spire, and I wonder, there's something I wonder about. Let me take a look up there, since I can't get into it in Forge. Let me take a look from here. Yeah, see, these are individual objects, so if you wanted to get budget back, there are some hex columns that are multiple hex columns, and he wouldn't get the height differences like that, but he could do like he could do like a couple of more defined layers of them using those sort of like hexes that are like multiple hexes. You know what I mean? So that's a way he could get budget back if he wanted to add more stuff to the thing or further polish. But otherwise, this is really awesome. I really love this.
Exterior protection expanded.
Yeah, and I do have my sandwich. And he's got another cannon over there for art and like a whole bunch of skybox awesomeness. Like the way that the light is hitting that cliff and he's got the sunlight behind it. It's very well done. I like this a lot. Very masterful. I'm loving it. Okay, alright, so I might need to hop into... his other map I don't think is done yet. He was just posting pictures of it and creating the map file location in my in my Discord over here. You can pick that up here, by the way. It's called Artillery. This is his other one, though, Remembrance, and it's not done yet. He's just doing the block out. So, and then there's Heritage, and there's Forge World, Hades, are all in here, and there's more below. But anyway, what I was gonna say was we gotta go to PTSDMachine's map next, because I forgot to use the zipline that he created, the scripted zipline. So I gotta show that off because I wanna try it out first, and then I need to show it off too. Like that's like the new grime layer like decal, the customizable decals. That's really cool. Yeah. I would say if he does more art pass, this would be my advice on another art pass if you do one, is that there are some things that I think could be done more efficiently. But otherwise, and then that would get you more budget back, and then you could decide what to do with those, with that additional budget. Just like, you know, like there'll be like a patch of grass that probably could have just been one patch of grass, but it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. You know what I mean? And would look just the same if you angle it the right way or whatever. You can probably figure out ways of making it the same look but lower budget, and then you could improve by adding more of that. Not like improve, but also we do need to get that grime layer. Hey, PTSDMachine, we also did get the grime layer update in because that's like really holding us back too. It's kind of annoying, but yeah. Oh, he got me. Finally killed me and took away my sandwich. So I'm about to hop into your map and PTSDMachine. This one is a variant of Spire that's like really good. I'm actually... Are there no flying vehicles in this variant of Spire? I just realized.
Please obey highway regulations.
That's... I guess the Spire isn't as tall, so like it doesn't really call necessarily for a Falcon, you know, like a... Or like in this case probably a Wasp. But if there is a Wasp, it'll be out here probably where it would normally spawn. Just gotta see if I can find one. And then I'll go looking up on the... I'll go seeing if I can get like an aerial view from it. Nope.
Pedestrian eliminated.
Alright, well, later. Woo! Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end the game. So this is really cool. Oh, I didn't realize, I didn't think to look... Oh, good. Oh, phew. I had opened up the thing and I didn't think to look to see if any other players had joined me before I ended the game. That would have been lame. Okay, so that's cool. And now we're gonna go take a look at yours. I went to your zip line. That was really dope. I really like that map. And like I said, the only thing, like, it looks really good, but the only thing I was saying was not that anything was bad in like the art or anything like that, but just that he could get more efficiency out of it if he tweaked how he achieves the same look, you know what I mean? So like he could theoretically get more budget back if he needs it, and then be able to do even more expansion. He might even be able to make the turret even bigger and make it even more like the Spire, you know, larger like the Spire, the original Spire, not more shaped like it, but larger like it, so that he could maybe accomplish the same thing. But yeah, that is really cool. Oh wait, before I go into Forge, custom games, create match, lobby option, put this back to invite only, so that whenever I go back to Forge, it doesn't have it put my my Forge session into the custom game browser. That looked really good though. I really like that. Wait, it is in my files now. Wait, what? It did create another one. That was weird. But copy protection must be on or something, because it crashed, or it told me like it had a problem. So which one is it in? Is it in the Pelican or the Drill PTSDMachine? I think it's probably in the Pelican, I would guess, or maybe in both. But I'm guessing the Pelican, since that's the one she had further along in its scripting anyway. That's my guess. Actually, should I go into matchmaking or the actual Forge? Because sometimes the server will behave differently in the two. Go for Pelican? Okay, cool. I was playing Helldivers, by the way. Helldivers is actually really good. It, like, doesn't get in your way of having fun. It just lets you have lots and lots of fun. Might have put it in both, but I know for sure it's in Pelican. And the reason I thought about it was because they somehow got away with calling their dropships Pelicans even. Like, they straight up... Everything about it... they're lifting from Starship Troopers, you know, Halo, and... Destiny, and a little bit of Warhammer 40k. Well, a lot of Warhammer 40k, actually. Let's see, so... Okay. I'm gonna get active camo. Oh, wait, there's no bots. What am I talking about? I was gonna turn on active camo so I could avoid bots, but... Okay, so, look at that. Is this the it, or the one that I threw together? Okay, so there's this. Oh, is this the receiving end? Let's see, how do I activate it? I know I had thrown some nonsense together for you, and I didn't know. Is it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool, yeah. Ooh. Nice. Carries me over. Does it go both ways? Can I activate on both sides, or is this the preliminary one? Oh, it does. It does go both ways. Cool. Yeah, it's like sliding me along to push me. Cool. And carry me across. That is so dope. And there's the Pelican. I also like that you can get on top of the Pelican, by the way. Walk to the edge. Yeah. Okay, I read your instructions, but I already figured it out. This is awesome. So you can be like, you can actually be like fighting on your way over here too. I wonder if there's any way to break it. I'm gonna get thruster. Is this new, or did I just forget about this area? I think I just forgot about this area. I'm pretty sure that was there. Right? Yeah, so... where is the thruster? I want to see if I can break it. Just to QA test it for you really quick. Since I did QA for a long time for Electronic Arts. For a couple years. my brain immediately went to, how can I break this? Let's see. Let's see, motion tracker. Looking, I forget where the thruster is if there is one on the map. If there isn't, then it won't really matter if I can break it that way unless someone plays Fiesta and gets handed a thruster. Might be under me. And you can't break it, but you can try. Maybe try grapple, actually. Okay, where's the grapple? I'm trying to remember where everything is. Got some nice Halo ODST tunes playing. There it is. There it is. Okay. Got it. It was, in fact, under me where I was thinking thruster might be. I don't think I put thruster on the map. Okay. So if I did, like, if someone played Fiesta on the map, though, they might get one. So we might want to test it. But I can just, like, drop one onto the map really quick and test it and not change anything or save it. I don't have to save it, you know? But honestly, if this thing pulls you out of it and then it just somehow, like, deactivates or something, that'd be fine. I'm gonna grapple right now. No! Yeah! Oh boy. Oh cool, it like dragged me over here. Okay, so you can break it with grapple a little bit. I think that maybe if you had it to where I think you could stop it. I think I have an idea of how to script it to where it stops at. If you had an area monitor for the entire length of it, and you have it to where when someone uses it, you store them in an object variable. And then when they leave the area monitor, you stop the script. Like somehow you make the script say, if they are in it, basically, then continue to drag them or whatever. And then you say, well, but then you'd have to update the movement over time. You can't just move them from here to here over a certain amount of time. You have to move them little tiny increments, and then so you could stop moving them at some point. Can you cancel a movement script? I just realized, I don't know if you can. I'll make it disconnect you from the line when grappling. Yeah, that should work. I was just thinking, like, if you go and you, like if you have an area monitor where whenever they leave the monitor, somehow you end the script that's moving him over there, that's moving the player over there, then that would be clean, right? But then the question is, and it would solve both thruster and grapple if thruster also has a problem. But the question being, does it, let's see. Howdy, hey Zesno, how's it going? Oh gosh, why won't my grapple? What is happening? That was the weirdest thing. I fell off the Pelican and somehow it like made me, it's like it was adding up my fall distance the whole time I was on the Pelican. As soon as I fell off, it just made me, it wouldn't let me counteract it. But anyway, hey Zesno, how's it going? Hey Jenny Smith, how's it going? Welcome to chat. Let's see, I will make it disconnect you from the line grapple. No, I could use the get is grappling because I already have them as a variable on movement. Oh good, it won't be a problem to make it work right. Gotcha. I'm doing pretty good. Let's see, just checking. It was actually my birthday yesterday, right? It's the 12th. Yes. It's not the 13th already, and I've already forgotten, right? Yeah, no, it's definitely 12th. So yeah. Let's see. Just checking out, some of those are forged streams. Yeah. I have lots of forged streams, and then also I just started uploading those videos. So yeah. I plan to do more videos too, so I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna be doing forged streams and videos, which I'm pretty sure is actually bad for right now on YouTube. That in the future they're planning to figure out a way to work it out. But in the present, if you do both streaming and videos on the same account, then like it'll try to advertise one, and that's not the same audience, and then like it'll, you know, get in the way of advertising your other one, and like, you know, like you only get to be in their recommended once. Oh, why can't I? That was weird. Couldn't grab the cliff. You can only be in someone's recommending once, you know, it'll only grab one of your videos, your most recent usually. But then like, if you're live, then it'll like interrupt that, and all sorts of weirdness happens right now. But I'm just gonna take that and deal with it for now. Okay, yeah, so anyway, this is all awesome, and yeah. Let's see. Okay. So I guess I should probably hop out of this one. I have something in Overlook I wanted to show you guys, and I want to see what you guys think. And you're probably gonna do this do it in your map. as soon as I'm done. And I'm looking at the sky for a very specific reason. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Right now, it's in the middle of like a transition period in the look, in the appearance of it. So it looks kind of, you know, janky. But I'll show you the ones that I'm like not in the middle of, so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Did it save? You can just delete the latest version if it saved it after I did anything. I don't think I changed anything, but it's weird that it moved it to the top of the list. Unless you're currently editing it. PTSDMachine, if you're in there right now, then that might be why it moved to the top, but... Oh, right. There is like a weird bug right now. Isn't there? Where whenever you quit the map, it creates an autosave. I think I did hear about that. That someone was complaining about that. It's probably been happening for a while. I just didn't notice it until just now because I was in someone else's map. You're not? Okay, cool. Check out any cool maps yet? I have. Earlier, I just checked out Artillery by right here. He posted it in my, you know, in my Discord, my Willforge Discord. I have a section called Maps where people can upload their maps, and there's a bunch of them in here already. These are the only ones I worked on. And they're so old they're like in the archived section in the older posts. But this one, Artillery, is excuse me, it's a variant of Spire from Halo Reach, which is really cool. I don't remember if he told me that. Honestly, it says inspired by Spire from Halo Reach. He should just put inspired. Anyway, let's see. And it don't matter if it's saved either. Okay, cool. Okay, so what I was going to show you, this area is not cleaned up for collision yet, but anyway, what I was going to show you is this. Okay, that looks awful, because that's the transition period where all the colors are weird, because I was trying to maybe try and think about setting up it as a sunset specifically. But let me show you how this is looking right now. Let me just climb up the rubble that is this. Oh, nope, I fell all the way down. Climb up the rubble that is my map. That is this tower right here. Doop. Okay, all the way up here. And we've got those, which look awful, and then we've got some that look not so awful. There's clouds. I have clouds. Look at that. These look awful, like I said. Those are not so bad. Here, let me give you a good view of the not so bad ones. Those are pretty nice. I like different colors and everything. These, I was trying to do a color gradient to create, like, the sun is setting and it's making it like orange on this side, and then sort of like that shadow is casting through to there, so it looks more purple, and then that shadow continues to cast through, but then like the shadow continues to block it, and now it's getting more blue over here. Actually, I'm a digital artwork designer and have worked with multiple streamers. Oh, cool. I am not going to put any money into my stream until I'm making money from my stream, so that's actually soon. I'm almost a Twitch affiliate, actually. So, soon, but yeah. Let's see, is that the decal thing for the clouds? Yes, it is. It is, in fact, just decals. It's a bunch of different types of decals. Those look just clean and nice down there. I don't think I changed their color at all. They're just the same kind of setup I had over here. But these, I started fiddling with their colors, and that's where I kind of messed them up. And they look kind of weird. What kind of map is this? Seems like you have experience in Forge. I do have experience in Forge. This is one of my maps that I've been working on. I'm ADHD, so I have several that I have not finished yet, and I made the Waterworks that's in matchmaking, and got access to a special thing, and got let me just pull it up, and got like a t-shirt, for example. I had to buy it, but they just gave it. They created a special design and let people who had made Forge maps get access to a one-time, like, short-term purchase of these T-shirts as like a sort of celebration of the first maps, like maps that all got into matchmaking. Is really cool, and they're hoping to do more in the future, but they don't actually have like guaranteed. So but we do have to buy them ourselves. It's not like they sent it to me for free. But yeah, so this map is it's got some cool stuff. Let's see. So this map is designed, well, first off, I do have some scripting here to make these things spin, because these are like those Tibetan prayer wheels, and they're going to be an interactable part of the map. These are not designed to spin yet. and I have to block the actual bullets from hitting it by having it hit these and trigger whenever it hits that. But now these are scalable, so I can now officially make one that fits perfectly, which is something that... Look, I'll show you. If I go over here and I shoot this side, it'll break. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm not hitting the... The point is that it's not hitting... Oh, no, it has to be dynamic, because it has to be scriptable. I wonder if they are dynamic. I haven't done that yet. Anyway, these are going to all like spin whenever you shoot them. It's going to be a cool little dynamic like element like Halo 2. Maps, you know. There's also another one over here. In case you're wondering who that was, that is my son. He's like 3 inches to my right. Just off screen. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so down here, we've got this giant wheel turning. And to cross this gap, you can either use a thruster or you have to make your way across the wheel. So there's actually like a path here that you have to like sort of time and wait and duel with your opponent until you're ready to go across. And then, so it's a giant water wheel sort of thing, generating some power or whatever. It's all going to be like, essentially the idea of it is, it's a 3-lane map. Look, that's a base, that's a base. It's a 3-lane map. But I took the 3 lanes, you know, from like an RTS where you're top-down view, and I sort of twisted them vertical. So like if you were to imagine in Halo 3, it'd be like this. I twisted them vertical to where there's a high cliff, middle cliff, low cliff. So there's middle cliff across, a high zone, and a low zone. And I made it to where I use the stuff like the waterfalls and stuff like that, and the like birds and like other things like the way that those sakura trees look and stuff like that. You have all these like visual cues everywhere to sort of keep you from getting lost, you know? I actually do plan to use it in my campaign, potentially. I may decide not to, but I have a plan to use this in my campaign as well. Yes. So right now it's a multiplayer map, but in the future it's going to be a campaign map at one point, which will kind of be almost like a firefight map in a way. This doorway is unfinished. It's going to be like rock surface and then a doorway, and the doorway is going to open and close by the switch. And it's going to be like a what do you call it? The hacking doors that are in Fracture or whatever it's called. I forget what the map is called. The big one that has the loot caves. It's gonna be kind of like a loot cave, and once you get in, it's not gonna be much like a loot cave inside. Excuse me, because I just realized, no, I didn't hold down the back button. I just pressed the back button, so it's not gonna activate. Okay, so there you have why this temple was built here. This is my favorite big team battle map in Infinite, and I haven't even played it. Really? Man, I really need to finish it. That makes me feel like I really need to finish it, especially. Oh, I just jumped off a ledge. I myself thought that I had put a ground there, but I forgot. The ground is dropped down here. No, a little further over. Okay, I can make it. I can make it. Okay, there we go. All right. So now it's activated. Basically, it's like these ancient Japanese/Tibetan style architecture, because I just want to be inspired by the middle, by Eastern sort of Middle Ages technology and stuff like that. For that, built around a Forerunner artifact sort of cave, and you go inside, and lo and behold, you have the a classic Guardian, the Guardians that Bungie had concept arted before they were redesigned by 343. So this is sort of like what's his name? What is the super AI called again? I'm blanking. For some reason, gosh, the super AI that's hidden underneath that's hidden under the ground on the Ark, that talks to you. For some reason, I can't think of it. Anyway, you got this platform over here. You can do some duels and stuff like that. You can also go back or move to the opponent's side over there. But anyway, you land on this little platform. There's gonna be like some little fights here. I use the ground shape of this kind of hex to sort of build a little, like, almost like a paintball arena style section here. And then over here, you can actually go inside the Guardian, and now you're up in the behind it, because it's like in sort of maintenance mode. And you can come over here and sort of grab lift up onto the top. And now you're like above the Guardian in a cave. Get inside a wasp. I still have to adjust this because the wings hit. But then you can fly out of the waterfall, and boom. Now you got like a wasp out on the cliffside which is kind of going to be a bit OP on this map, because you can just like hover and go up and down and like try and fight people. So I've got it. That's one of the reasons I have it in the cave, though. It's something I've talked about a lot. The PTSDMachine probably remembers. Is that I put it all the way back inside this cave and put the waterfall there and everything like that. Not just because I thought it'd be a really badass thing to see, but because the moment that there's going to be an indicator saying that the wasp exists here, right? Like the HUD element. And as soon as you get in it, it's going to disappear for everyone else. And then they're going to know for the next couple of seconds on your way out of the door, they're going to be able to run for cover, grab a, you know, rocket launcher, or grab a sniper, or grab a, what do you call it, a Hydra, and try to, like, actually counterfight, you know what I mean? OP maybe, but it's also vulnerable to a large surface where many snipers can be. Exactly. Like, if I'm over here trying to shoot this guy, I'm open to snipers there, and down there, and over there, and even down there. So yeah, you're right. And even up there, actually, there's a little bit of a cave right behind this waterfall. Let me go ahead and show you how to get to that middle cliff area really quick. So up here, this looks really rough now that the grime layers got weird. But I promise it looked better before. This is still just a block out, like orange thing. So if you come over here, you can grab, well, this is just a Ravager, right? I mean Ravager? Is that the right word? For some reason I'm blanking on the name. I feel like that's right, but at the same time I feel like that's wrong. Anyway, you can come out here. Some of this is still block out blocks that haven't even been textured yet. Some of it is closer to art done. Like in here, it's really nice looking. And then you can come out here, and this is the other alternative, the Banshee, on the opposite side of the map. Let's see. Yes, Ravager. Okay, cool. Wait, I thought you were familiar. I do follow you. It's just your profile picture is black, so it seems like you're always offline. Oh, yeah. I need to fix my profile picture. See, that's one of the things that, like I was saying, whenever I get, like whenever I make more money off the stream, I might actually put some effort into some things like that. Might have to hire an artist or something. My wife is an artist too. She might actually do it for me, but I don't know yet. She doesn't have a lot of time these days. But yeah, I do need to make a new thing. Actually, I've got some. Oh right, I didn't show that. Let me show that. There's so many twists and turns in this map that I am forgetting to show off sections of the map already. Oh yeah, so there's the high cannons that I just showed off. Let me do that again. Okay, so sorry about that. So this side of the map, there's a low one and a high one, and they both send you to this platform. And over there's a low one and a high one that I jumped through the waterfall with. This one launches you to the middle, and you can get the rocket launcher or skewer here. There's also an entrance into the cave here, which allows you to come in and see that, and be above it, and sort of be able to go down these ramps, and sort of confront people down there. It's a lot of twists and turns this map. You can even use this to jump across to this side, or go around the long way. And you can ride this. At least it worked at one point. Let me make sure this still works. This, you can ride very carefully up to the top and climb onto that spot. Oh boy. Oh, almost got myself stuck. I mean, I've got a grapple shot, so if I fall, I'll save myself. But, okay, now we can switch over, I think, to this side. There we go. And then I can actually ride this up and come up here, like that. Which is sort of interesting. It works. It's a functional thing that'd be kind of cool to see someone do. But you can also go boom, boom, and then you can jump in this man cannon, which is part of the back of his eye, and launch forward out of his eye onto this platform again and come right back over here. What's the budget at currently? It's actually pretty decent. Let me go check it. I've got man cannons here, which launch you up into these shrines here. We've got another one there that launches you into that one. These are sort of the ways that you traverse. I think of these paths as sort of like jungle in like League of Legends, where, like, you know, in League of Legends it's a 3-lane map, and you've got the jungle that crosses between lanes. My jungle is vertical, and it's like it's up and down, so it's a little different. This is the equivalent of that waterfall, but on this side, it comes around here. But I'm going to drop down and then use the grapple shot to sort of recover. Well, actually, I can just do that. Oh, anyway, and then I wanted to show you this one real quick. And then I'm going to check the budget like you were asking. I just have to... I'm already in the holding down the back, button to get into the map. So I'm going to show you this while it still functions. So if you take this route, instead of going over here toward the Guardian, on the other side you can do the same thing, but it's the opposite direction, obviously. You can go... It's mirrored. You can come over here and climb up here. Now, I believe something is messed up over here. I think I was supposed to have a sort of staircase shape here? Not sure what happened. Anyway, maybe I don't. Maybe I forgot, and this is actually how I decided to do it. I don't remember anymore. Anyway, you launch up through here. I'll have to take a look at it to see if I was in the middle of that, maybe, and then forgot. And you've got this little platform up here that goes back into the human-built structure, and then comes out through, like, the sliding doors, and has an overlook on the enemy base. So this is a great way to attack the enemy base, because you can come out here and they're over here and can't really get back in there unless they happen to have like grapple shot like I do. They can't really get over here unless they thruster or grapple shot, and so you kind of have the a little bit of an advantage over them, and you can even get an advantage over their warthog and maybe just blow them up. And inside the base, both sides have like a window. There's like a well here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the prayer wheels again over here, or if I forget what I was going to do. I think it was just going to be a wall, but I thought I was going to do something interactive, and now I can't even remember what it was anymore. I might have to, like, ask one of you guys to see if you remember what I was going to do, or go watch my old videos or something. But I did so many of them, it's hard to say. Okay, I'm going to check the budget. This tower, by the way, is slightly different from the other, but effectively the same layout. And I'm just going to run up here. And then you can go up here. The grime layer is all messed up. Actually, this whole rock looks like it's messed up weirdly. Anyway, yeah, so it's all this. I'm gonna check really quick the budget, though, like you're asking. My budget right now is... I've got Forge. I forget which one is the main one. Forge. It's a game simulation. Cost of simulating entities in a networked environment, including dynamic objects. Okay, so this is like all of my, like, scripted stuff, which I haven't finished all of that yet, so this may end up getting maxed out. But most of the dynamic objects that I need are already on the map, and so yeah, that should be fine. But this one's at 78.7, so I'm about almost at 80%. So I got another 20%, and I'm almost done with art. Like, I'd started arting this section recently, off stream actually, and was sort of proof of concepting my way I was going to do the wall, and I was liking how this was coming out. But it is going to be kind of costly, so I got to figure out if I'm actually going to be able to do that for the whole thing. But basically, these are just little columns, little eroded terrain columns that are sort of scaled to be a little different and jagged and rotated and stuff like that to match the stones that are in the wall. And I just sort of was going to put like a grime layer. I think this was right before the grime layers all got broken. I was going to put a grime layer that matches sort of that. The mortar, and then have the stone sort of already matches the color of the stones, so that it would kind of look like it has some mortar still on it. And this and this and this are different pieces, so I could make that sort of like broken down wall there. And I was going to continue that over here, and then sort of the rest of it, which isn't broken, would just be nice solid walls, so it'd actually be really inexpensive because it'd just be like one of these. And yeah, so that's how I was going to do that. Let's see, reminds me of a mission from one of the newer Tomb Raider games. Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, just all of the Tomb Raider games. I remember the classic ones. I played the original, like, Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3. We had it on, I think we had a pirated copy on PC, and we also got one on the original PlayStation for a bit, and which we didn't own. We were borrowing from somebody. And that one was, yeah, there were lots of waterfall maps and stuff like that in ruins. I didn't even think about that. Let's see, reminds me, let's see, Forge Sim is the big one. Yeah, exactly. So, the Forge simulation, I've got, like I said, 80%. I still have ways to go, a little bit of ways to go, and I might end up hitting my budget cap. But they added new objects to the game, and new textures and stuff like that, so I may be able to figure some stuff out. I also have a whole lot of areas that are, like, a lot more pieces than necessary. Like, for example, this is multiple floor pieces, because I was just doing quick block out. Solution, which may... Buddy, are you okay? Are you feeling sick? You've been coughing a lot. He is? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's new. That's new today. Yeah. This all, by the way, splashes nicely. Well, you know what? I don't think I need this anymore. They fixed that, didn't they? Huh. I don't need the double layer splash anymore. Crazy. Didn't even think of that. Also, why is it so deep? I don't remember making it to where you could go underwater. Maybe I did that on purpose. I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. You were talking about changing your profile pic. What do you want it as? I am an artist and can do it at no cost. Oh, I don't know. I honestly have no clue. My wife has made a sketch of me before that I might be able to use just like a headshot from that. I just have just an old, probably, I think it's like, gosh, I think I've got like an 8-year-old photograph of my face, or maybe 11-year-old photograph of my face on my Twitter right now. That's close enough and small enough that you can't really tell it's so old. But it is, yeah, I don't have, I don't know. Right now it's just, by the way, my image is, let me see if I can find my Discord real quick, and is this little tiny like plus sign looking thing. And it's an emblem from, let me see if can I go to like edit that so I can make it a bigger, oh, you know what, I can just open I could probably just pull the folder up, the file up, because that's in my Forge Plans folder. It is this one. It's just this emblem. And this was from my D&D campaign that my players were playing in. It was a city built in a crater that a giant like mechanical magical sort of bird creature had crashed into. It had 4 wings, so the 4 points represent the 4 wings. The wall, the double wall, represents the way the mountain ring and then the wall built on top of the crater walls, you know, and then the wall around it. And then this was like the inner city, and that's a portal that goes to an alternate reality, like a pocket dimension where they do their farming. Anyway, it's very silly. It's very specific, but it ended up looking like the Ark in a Halo ring. It looks like the Ark to me and a Halo ring, so I just slapped it on all of my stuff that had to do with Halo. So it was originally that, but yeah, it kind of sort of makes sense for an Ark and Halo, but like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, and then I've got my my sakura trees up there to make it look really pretty. I was hoping they'd make an effect at some point that was like fallen leaves or like leaves in the wind, but the clouds are working out. I might just return them all to that. Because that's basically just like, let me use mouse. It's easier to select objects that are super far away if you're using the mouse. It's just like that. You're done. It's so easy. And then, I normally don't, but like I was just using this periwinkle like here, I think it was. And then I was upping the value, I think. Yeah, there. Nope. It was at like 70, so maybe this is the right one, maybe it's the wrong one, maybe there's a shadow cast on it from another one. But that's basically how I'd return it back to the correct color, something to that effect. Or maybe I could do a different color if I need to, and then like lessen its effect, like something more like this, for example, and then you can just sort of bring this down, and it matches pretty closely to the other colors. But anyway, that's how I was doing the clouds. And they're all just a bunch of different stains, splatters, streaks, etc. And so yeah. If you guys want to do it, go ahead, do it. It's gonna look great. I'm outside of the map, so it's making it look less great. But yeah, I do need to worry about what it looks like through here, though, because this is sort of going to be like the edge of the map that you can sort of see through. So I might have to make this wall a little higher and make you not be able to climb on top of it, and just sort of like give you like little tiny windows through it, not like a good view. See the top of those trees. Anyway, yeah, I will definitely use that cloud thing. Well, yeah. I mean, I was like, Aaron in a Discord asked if we could get, like, saying basically, I wish we could get clouds, right? And I was like, oh man, I forgot. I was gonna try the stains whenever, like, right before they got rid of all of this hidden items. I was thinking about going in there, grabbing like Leaks B and stuff like that, and trying to make clouds out of them. And then they removed them like the next week, and I went, oh no, I forgot to do that. And then so now we've got them back, and they look great. Oh, by the way, one of the things I forgot to mention this. We the one that worked on that 4v4 map that turns into a big team battle map when it exceeds 8 players. I was working on that. We never actually got to that point. I did work on the map itself, and I will eventually go back to it. We gotta like replace like all of the art and like get a lot of budget back and stuff like that to make it work. But yeah, if you do snow clumpy, right, it's nice and white, and if you just bring it really low, it creates a sort of 3D effect to the clouds. That's one of the things that I did. So make sure you do that, PTSDMachine. I did. You can switch this one. Some of them look better with snow clumpy A or B, and some of them with C. And there are some other ones you might be able to try as well. But you can't change the color of this because it's the grime layer. So you just gotta like pick one that looks decent, and then it works. But like you see that kind of subtle effect along the edge there. It's all bumpy. It without that, it looks super flat. Yeah, and so like basically that the grime layer is important because a lot of these, like that one's streak, you can kind of see how the different colors are there, but you can barely make out the difference because I set it down so low. It's just enough to like create a sort of 3D effect to the clouds, which is working just fine. And from down here, it especially looks nice. Like, I mean, even that looks okay. It just looks really messy. You know what I mean? Because like that cloud and that cloud just feel like two clouds on top of each other, not like a continuous cloud with weird shapes. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hard to explain why it looks so weird, but honestly, if I had figured out exactly why each one of them felt weird, they probably wouldn't feel weird right now because I would have already solved it back then. But I was just fiddling with them, finding better and worse areas. This area is a copy paste of what this area looked like before I changed the color. And then I sort of shifted the clouds up and down and moved them around a little bit to try to make it look different. And that area is literally 100% this, copy and pasted. This is the original version, was right there, and I just needed another one up there. So I brought it up higher and rotated it more down toward the players to make the cloud coverage look like it's sort of wider up there, without losing its sort of streak-like effect of everything being wider left to right than they are up to down, you know? And then clouds in the distance over there, of course, are good. Hey, I have a sort of aesthetic map I was working on. Do you want to jump in and check it out? It's just something I was messing around on, but it might be interesting. Yeah, sure. That sounds great. I really do need to work on this one eventually, but I feel like right now I just want to look at the maps and talk about them for a minute, so I hope that's okay with everybody. I did save what I just did to that cloud, but, you know. Like, I could theoretically, for example, hop into some of my other maps while you're... If you want to send me that one, I can look at that one. I don't know if everybody's seen Brig. That one's way more blockout style. This one's a really cool blockout that's really fun. Bereft. It's not super arted yet. Let's see. Too bad we don't have Far Cry's cloud options. Yeah, that's what everybody's been wanting. Like, seriously. I want skybox options of like foreground, midground, background. Right? Yeah. Okay, one moment. I will put you in as collab so you could load it in yourself. Okay, I'm gonna look at Bereft while you're doing that, and then I'll just run into it, show the stuff moving around and stuff like that, and then we'll go out and then we'll go do that. Because that'll be, yeah, it won't take long to show this off. I won't show off the whole map, just enough to get a glimpse of it, I guess. But like, yeah, the let's see, what was I gonna say? I was about to say something, but I forgot what it was. Whoa, oh. Right. I have to go back to an old version. I was copying Bereft over to the snow map, and to make sure I didn't try and copy over more than I was taking out, I had to delete each section. So it is currently in a state where it has nothing, where it's like cut to shreds. If I go to version history, I believe I put a note. This one has every part of the map, nothing deleted. There we go. So that's the one I want to go into. Is that right? Did I press the right button? Is it X? I think I just pressed the right button, but let me make sure. Open version details. Open in Forge. It's Y. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Let's see. Selected version. There we go. Yes. Nothing but dust and echoes. Exactly. Yeah. Old boy dust and echoes. So let's see. This is the one that I showed off in another video, a short little video clip of just that sprinkler system moving across the map. And it is somewhat arted, but it's like 50% arted, I guess. where everything's like changed textures and stuff like that. But I might be able to go back in and like replace some of the walls with better looking walls and stuff like that. We'll see. Like some of these stone walls, for example, I could probably put like the Forerunner wall in there now, and like, excuse me, put the stone texture on it, and so it'll have that little foot at the bottom, right? The little carve out, which would actually be way cooler looking than just a blank wall. But I don't know that until I've already the whole thing, because I have to keep the budget in mind. So like, actually this one's budget, yeah, see, this one's budget's only 50%, or well, 56%-ish. But the game simulation is much higher because I have all of the weapons and all of the like objectives and all the spawn points and everything like that already on the map. So, and I also have like some moving objects, like dynamic moving objects and stuff like that. So everything's gonna populate. There's a tank. That thing's already moving. The rain falls out of it. I can go up here to get a better view of it. And kind of grabs you and throws you on that one. It's kind of strange. And you can go up here and kind of watch it sort of slowly move across the map. And I'm going to script it to where the rain in the middle, like there's 2 layers of rain on the side, so it goes all the way to the ground. The rain in the middle only has 1 layer, and then there's going to be a second layer, and I'm going to turn that one off whenever it reaches the building, so that it looks like the rain is only hitting the roof. And then I was also planning to put like, I was hoping to put like water layers on there that I spawn, but you can't really do that. So instead, I'm just going to make it look like it's wet all the time, and make it where I have this, I have the waterfall over here effect. I'm just going to delete and spawn that. As it moves across the top, the waterfall will suddenly start to appear, and the roof will always look wet, like it's constantly has water on it. But then, like, yeah, it'll go over, and that waterfalls will appear on the sides as it crosses the middle. That waterfall will fade away around like here, and then like this, and this won't turn on as soon as it gets to this side or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna do all of that to try and make it look really cool and dynamic. But then the other thing on this map, while I was waiting to make sure Bereft has me fully, not Bereft, PTSDMachine has me all the way in there, is I'll show off the middle, which is another dynamic part that I almost just ran over myself. So you can go through the little swamp water here, and you can go up here. Oh, I could do this with Grime now, and it would look even nicer. Why is this water not splashing? This is weird. I did place this water down before the more recent, like they did an update to the water planes, and it's definitely not splashing anymore. I think the update to the water planes, I think I need to replace my water planes now. Anyway, so if you activate this, the middle transforms and gives my... I was spawned on that team, so the middle team... So it gave my team advantage. Now I have a bridge up to the middle to get height advantage on the enemy, and the enemy doesn't have a way across because those went flat, like castle walls, like parapets. I'm going to go up there and kind of show you what that looks like. Let's see. Man, I missed those screen effect volumes from Halo 5. Oh, yeah. I also, so you could do like outside, inside, and stuff like that. I mean, even the effects from like Halo Reach aren't in here, like juicy. So like you have this like sort of like, you know, crenellation almost effect, this sort of like parapet where you can hold off the enemy forces, and then you can hop up here and get the sword, which is hovering in the middle, and sort of you have this advantage. You can also use the grav lifts, though. Both teams can use the grav lifts, so the enemy has to now come up here to assault you, and once they do, they have to they have a bit of a height advantage as well. They have to take the height advantage to assault you, though. But in the meantime, you can hold them off in here, and like, you know, you've also got, when they're up there, you have this kind of effect where you can chuck a grenade and it'll bounce up into them, whereas the other team doesn't have that. They have, you know, it's just a flat surface, so like they could chuck a grenade up here, but it'd be a lot harder. They'd have to bounce off that wall to come into you and kill you. And this effect was just a cool thing I stumbled into that looked really awesome. And then if I switch teams, change team without leaving this particular game mode, and so now I'm on the other team, and I go over to that same script. This looks really strange that the water... Maybe I turned off the water. The water might be turned off, actually. This might just be the... This could just be the object that has no collision. Yeah, it may not have water on there at all right now. That would explain it. Anyway, So if I switch this, I'm on Cobra team, so it switches to my team, puts their side back to flat, and sort of just little ramps that come down onto that middle area, and then I've got the advantage again. And actually, once again, like the other one, our big team battle maps are your thing in this game. Big team battle maps have been my thing for Halo forever. I didn't make them forever, but like, yeah, big team battle is my favorite mode. Although I've been playing way more squad battle lately and haven't actually played very much big team battle at all in the last like 2 months. I've been playing squad battle instead, but that's kind of just big team battle with extra stuff, or I mean with fewer people, right? It's classic big team battle. You can also, by the way, just very easily jump down here, so that you really do have a major advantage. You know, whenever you're like that, whenever your team has the upper hand there, and it launches you up, and you can actually like just aim back down through the middle. The middle has like no field or anything like that. You just aim right back down. If you wanted to get an advantage on someone and just get them, you can do that. It's pretty cool. I've done that to some bots in test mode. Anyway, this side's completely covered in snow, and that changes its entire dynamic. Even though the building in the middle is exactly the same, the snow around it completely changes. It's like a 2-story building over here for the whole map. And yeah, it's really dope. I just need to move it over to the snow map so I can continue working on it. And that kept on being so frustrating because it would break every time. And I did it like 4 or 5. I literally did it like 4, possibly 5 times. Like 3 to 5 times. I don't remember exactly how many times I actually did it, but I tried migrating it over like 3 to 5 times, and with different methods, like fewer objects per prefab, or like, you know, grouping them in different ways, stuff like that, and I never could get it to work without it completely breaking the entire map, where all of the objects here were all shifted to the left and right, and I didn't want to rebuild the entire thing from scratch, basically. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait, and hopefully this is a bug they learn about and fix. And I haven't actually figured that out yet, if it is or not, or what's going on. By the way, this side's broken. That's why there's nothing that flies across. It's literally like supposed to be shattered and broken. And these like terraformer over here got broken. It's gonna be all snow outside in the distance, so this side's gonna look like it froze over because the terraformer and everything in here that's supposed to maintain the environment got completely broken and shattered and shut down. And then over there, it's still active and moving, still has the blue streams instead of the orange, like, warning streams. Anyway, I need to get to your map, PTSDMachine. Speaking of favorite mode, my heart broke when they took away ranked snipers. I was cruising through the ranks and made it to Platinum 2 after the latest update came out, and now that progress is for naught. Oh, really? Do they reset it too? Because that is really... Let me go check to see what the water's doing. Because that is... BS. Water plane reactive. Yeah, there's a reactive water plane here, and it's not splashing. So they take it away. Do they also reset your entire progress for next time that it comes out? Because that is something I never actually pay attention to, since I don't play ranked as all that much. And if that's true, that's really terrible. Yeah, okay, my reactive water plane is not working at all. Yeah, did they replace it completely, like redo the reactive water plane or something like that? Because this one is just non-functional. Which is kind of weird. Parkour maps are my thing in Halo 5 because the movement was so good. Infinite, I've seemed to gravitate toward infection. Oh yeah. They did reset it for next season type thing. The ranks. Oh, gotcha. Dang. And then they took away seasons. The way it reflects is really nice too. But yeah, I could probably do this same effect. I mean, it does look pretty good as is. As long as the water's actually splashing, it looks great. With this layer. But it looks very swampy, like I intended. But I might be able to use those new decals and get an even nicer effect on there. Or maybe use this and the decals. I could add the decals on top of this like shiny layer and make some like more like, you know, gnarly little like plant, like this is supposed to look like the what is it called? Algae? Yeah, like algae growing on the surface of the swamp water. For some reason, the word wouldn't come to mind, but yeah. Oh, and I got some these trees are designed to look like what do you call them? It's our state. Leaks B. Yeah. So these aren't even Leaks B. These are Leaks B. This is just a terrain flat. Literally just a terrain flat that has a grime layer on it. And then I set it to no collision, so you just fall right into it. That was supposed to drop me on it. That's weird. So you just fall into it. But it's supposed to splash, and that's the really weird thing. I don't understand that. But anyway, okay, let me check out PTSDMachine's map. Because, yeah, I've been in this one a long time, and I said I was going to do it fast. But we played on that map. Like, PTSDMachine played with me and stuff like that. And we, like we're playtesting this one, Bereft, and it's actually really fun. Like, not to toot my own horn, but, like, I was throwing it together and, like, thinking it'd be cool. But whenever we played on it, it actually fits really well for Halo Infinite's, like, you know, like sandbox, and made it really fun to play on, and was really interesting, having like these multiple sides to go into. Glass, is that it? That looks dope. Why does it still have my Bereft image on it? But yeah, and it was really cool. PTSDMachine was destroying me. I got him a couple times, but he was like wrecking me all the time. And there was that one time or two times he like would jump and land on a spot that was causing that bug that people were like launching into the air, launching across the map with, and both of them launched him like straight up into the air, like 30, 50 feet, something like that. And then he'd come back down on me. And one of them, I thought he had like repulsored himself, and so because repulsor's in the game, I was able to react really quickly to it, thinking it was just a repulsor, and get him. But the other time he ended up getting the jump on me by like getting up above me and behind me and coming down on me. It was pretty hilarious. The one time he didn't go as high, I was able to like track him. Oh, this looks nice already. Whoa. Okay, this is already good. Okay, let's see. Do you normally forge in a group, or are you mostly solo? I've been mostly solo, but I would love to forge in a group if I could get some people who would like. It's hard for me to explain my ideas before I do them and show them. Okay, I'm kind of like ruining the effect of it by looking at it first, I know, but I'm gonna go in there and look at it afterward. Okay, let me see what you got going on. This is... Wow, this is a really good proof of concept. Oh my gosh. So I've been to the Grand Canyon, and it was during the winter, and there were frozen waterfalls. And this just immediately reminds me of those frozen waterfalls from the Grand Canyon. Like 100%. I've only been there I only traveled like, you know, a little bit in my life like that. But I did get to go to the Grand Canyon, and I did see something like this there, and that is, I like how shiny that is. Did you do like how'd you do that effect where it's like multiple colors? Is that literally just the color gradient or whatever? I mean, I guess I could just grab it and look at it. But like, this is all really... Oh, I like how like it's clustered up on the bottom. Nice. Yeah, this is really awesome. I like how you incorporated the frozen lake that's built into the map as the base, and then you led into it using the new decals. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That works out so nicely. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to use this on Bereft now. Hello. Now that I've seen you do this here with the lake, with the frozen part, I might have to add like a frozen part in the snow side of the map, because this is, I couldn't fathom having this, you know, this decal back then. But now, so I couldn't have planned ahead for that. But seeing the decal, like, I've gotta do that. Like, I've got to, right? Look at the bridge, right? The bridge. Up. Where's the bridge? Wait, what am I looking for? Here. The bridge. There it is. Oh, whoa. Okay, I gotta get up there now. Yeah, I've gotta see that. That is really nice looking. What did you do? Well, it's plants. Retexturing plants to use as highly detailed metallic structures. Why didn't I even start to think of that? How did you do this big ol' weird curve thing? What is this object? Is this a Forerunner? Or, I mean, a Covenant object of some kind? Let's see, Forge has come a long way. I know, right? Hey, I can join stream now if you are available. Yeah. I actually looked at your map already and was showing it off, but yeah, that would be dope. We can go back to your map and take a look at it again now that we've got more people in the stream. But yeah, no, this is so cool. Look at this. Look at what he did. He put metal plants as design work. Okay, I gotta see what this is though. What? Oh, okay, it's a prefab. I'm not gonna even though I'm not gonna save it. Well, it's gonna autosave. I'm still not gonna break apart your real one. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna deselect that and see what the hell you did here. How'd you get these really long, thin pieces? Am I just being dumb? Are these just like regular curved wall pieces? Yeah, wall triple. And then Covenant Deco. Oh, because you made them so... Oh my gosh, that's good. That's so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how cool this is real quick, what I just realized. What you did was, if you try to make a curved, like this piece, right? Then there's a certain limit to how small and thin you can make it while still keeping the curve and everything good, right? And so that's one of the things I had on my curved bridge, where I struggled with that, right? In the one we were just looking at a minute ago, Overlook. But then this one that you've got, because you made it pieces with this, like, these are a different piece than that, you're able to make this one really long and curve at the ends, which is just so cool. You just sort of like, it looks like you just sort of felt it out. Like you didn't have a specific plan, but like you started making it, felt out how long and curved you could make it, and went from there. Yo, my fat PS3 arrived. Oh, nice. Nice bridge, prefab PTSD. I have a new version that we will play hopping on. Oh, it sounds great to me, yeah. Remind me of the bridge from Irithyll in Dark Souls 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I haven't played Dark Souls 3, so I don't know what you're talking about specifically. But I've seen a lot of screenshots. But so I know the vibe of Dark Souls 3. But yeah, it also kind of reminds me of Elrond's house, which is what they call it in English, and the hobbits call it. But the actual name is not coming to mind right this second. But like, yeah, that is so cool. Okay. All right, okay, this is awesome. This is extremely well done. I really like what you did here. Did you, wait, is this literally just, wait a minute. Is there nothing beneath this? This is literally just the new, like you just put this down and you use the rough edge. Oh my gosh, that's why it looks so good. I was thinking that you had a block underneath it and then had this on top of it. But now I understand how you got such a perfect edge here that's like so natural looking. Is that you created... I see. And you use these to walk on. That is so good. So clever. You could also theoretically have put one of these like hex columns underneath it. But I mean, your method, you probably tested this. But like you could have just used this potentially and warped it to the right shape to sort of get the curved edge underneath and inside of it, and use that as the stepping ground instead of using this touch plate. But then it has the sound of whatever you're walking on. And actually, no, I see what you did. You've got the sound of this. This sounds like glass. Or, well, ice, I mean. This sounds like ice, I mean. And that is way cooler than the rock sound that would have come out of the other one. So yeah, no, the universal blockers are actually a way better idea. I don't know if you even thought of the sound or not. I'm just saying this is a great idea with the universal blockers being there instead of like these will create snow effect, right? Because this is snow objects. So you've got the snow sound for your feet, and then you've got a rock sound over here, and then you've got the ice. And it sounds a little bit different. That is so good. Are universal blockers fixed now? I assume so. Reminds me of the bridges from... Yeah. I think they are. They look like they are. I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't actually used them much. I did take the sound into account. You did? Okay, yeah. So that's expertly done, using the blockers as your ground. Set the sound to sound like ice, as opposed to the rocks next to it, which is slightly more of a deeper impact sound that the rocks create, I think. And then there's the snow effect over here. This is so well done. So you're gonna just like turn this into a tiny little 2v2 arena map, right? Like just sort of like figure out how to make the rest of this look good, and like the outer part, and then just turn into a little 2v2 arena map, right? You gonna do that? Let's see. New map is in Discord. Okay, cool. What do you think of the trees? Oh, I didn't even specifically look at them, but I did look. I was seeing them in the background and looking at them nicely. I like how you got like this white effect, like it's covered in snow. That's really amazing. And they're all like, did you build these trees or are they default trees? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is a fallen tree. Hold on. This is a stick, basically. And this is a bush. And you built these trees. Okay. That's how you found perfectly right trees. And this is a bush as well. And you made that all snowy. And you... This is all just... Is this a log in the middle? Fallen tree? Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is all really dope. Let's see. It's always nice to see people showcase Forge maps. I wish more people did this on streams. Yeah, I wish that, like, everybody who, like, makes maps and then some people who play the game would showcase a map, like, at least one map every stream. You know what I mean? Like, just flying through and looking at how cool it is, or just, like, wandering around. Imagine Ubernick giving someone a shout-out by you know what I mean, with his massive, like, viewer base, and, like, showing off a map like this and how cool it is. That would immediately boost, you know, like, PTSDMachine, or, like, showing off Black Legacy Games map, or whatever, you know what I mean? It really is. It's a beautiful map and very well done. Okay, I'm gonna go to your map now, because we've been in this one for a long time now too, and basically this whole stream has been showcasing other maps. Do the McCoy does a lot of showcasing, yes, but he does only showcasing. So like people who like aren't wanting to watch an entire video that's all showcasing, just like maybe don't even watch his stuff, and that's a downside. If it could be a slow version of him, you know, like he could show all of them, then people like Ubernick could have someone in his group, right, that like watches, you know, talks to him, figures out the top maps that they want to look at, and then sort of like you know what I mean, so you can get all of them, even the works in progress with you know, Do the McCoy, and then you can get the top cream of the crop gets like floats to the top, and he can hand it off to like Ubernick can show it off. You know, that would be really cool to me. I think that would work out really nicely. Hey PTSD, I'm working on a snowy remake of Relic. Would you be down to help art it? Yeah, because with that, yeah, that was a good little okay, so you're saying there's a new version. Do I have to back out to make it populate? Let me see. My files. That was good, a good little audition to definitely want to be the one you want to get to do it. Okay, do you want me to join yours and then you're going to hop us into the map, or does this one have like a new version or something like that? Like I just went into this one at the beginning of the stream, and I would like to, and I'll totally just show it off again if this is the one I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah. Hey PTSD, I'm working on it. Yeah. It's really cool. I like artillery a lot. How do you want me to go into it though? Yeah, like I was saying. Yep, it's artillery whip. Okay. Is it this one? This is the right one? Or is that another artillery whip is what I'm wondering. Because I could just do this one. It's called artillery whip. Oh, okay. So if I go to... So I have to do that one as a custom game, right? I can't go into that one in Forge. Which is fine, because I just can explore it. I was doing that earlier with it anyway. In fact, this one wouldn't even load in Forge whenever I tried to go into it, and it broke because I was trying to, because it created like a copy of your map or something like that. It was weird. It wasn't intentional. And then let's see. Okay, so if I go to search and I go, oh, it's right there. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna make this public if you guys want to hop in and wander around with me. I'll leave these the same. Just Slayer, Team Slayer, lobby, public, and play. Okay, I missed a few things. It's called Artillery Whip. I think it's well deserved, especially since 343 seems to push Forge as more of a focus lately. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Legacy, do you have a Discord? I might shoot you a message. Yeah, I think he just joined my Discord, so you should be able to see him in there. I sent a waypoint link on Discord. It has no copy protection, so it should work in Forge. Okay, so then it weirdly crashed then. I don't know why it crashed then. It just said that the server, like, it had like an issue with the server, it said, with a little pop-up, and then it wouldn't go into it. So I just went into it in custom game instead and explored it that way. That's a really good opening, by the way. And then like the drop pod dropping in while the camera is coming back, that just, it's very well done. I've got this thing on right now. my Mark V. Let's see. See, so like we started on the bottom side. and that is sort of the spire, right? So right out of the gate, at first it took me a little bit, and then because I didn't read that it was a spire. I forgot if you had told me, and I didn't read that it was a spire. It was inspired by Spire. So I came into the map not realizing that, and like wandered around for a solid like 5 minutes, and then I finally went, or well, at least a minute or two, but like 5 minutes or something like that, and finally went, oh, it's Spire. Basically. Okay, I found it. We'll send a message after stream, probably. Cool. Let's see. So, a lot of this is just like, yeah, nothing in this map is copy pasted from Spire. It's just entirely inspired by it, which is really awesome. I like that. I think some of the rocks may be like really close to copy pasted. But like it's enough of it is just completely like completely original. That's the word I'm trying to look for. That like I'm loving it. Like it really is cool. Like I like how you. Let's see. I'm just gonna turn invisible so I can explore up here without getting shot. Let's see. Inspired by Spire. Exactly. It's inspired by Spire. I was let down that there's no flying vehicle though. Spire has the what do you call it? The Falcon, and I love the Wasp. I know it's way OP, and I love that it's OP and enjoy. Hey, buddy. I feel like you might have a script what do you call it? A nav mesh problem over here. But yeah, like a little pocket of nav mesh that somehow he fell or jumped into and then got stuck there because he didn't know where to go next. But otherwise, I didn't see that last time. But yeah. Ooh, oh, missed him. He got away. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so let's go over to the spire itself real quick. Cinder shot. Nope, missing terribly. Got him that time. Okay, let's see. That was a player. Oh, that was a player? Oh, I didn't even look at the name. Okay, so that wasn't a bot problem at all. But a player being a player. Doing what players do best. Going AFK. Hello, getting flanked here. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Woo! If that's a bot though, he's probably gonna get me anyway. Yep, it was a bot. They have really good shot, like distant shots like that. The story with the map is that I began making a remake in Blender and got frustrated, so I said F it and made my own version. Yeah, this is a work in progress. I'd love your help balancing this map for all modes, firefight included. Yeah, this is really well done. I did feel like, I'll be honest, I'm a little under, like the size of the area up here feels too small for me as a Spire remake, you know what I mean? But I do love the sandwich. I could find this the first time. Like, I love the entire map. It's very well done. My two pieces of advice that I came up with earlier was, I feel like this should be bigger somehow. Maybe the entire thing needs to be bigger to do that, which would be kind of cool if you had, like, the legs going out, like, standing on the rocks around it, like, really big and menacing, or something like that. But still, that's up to you, though. If you don't feel like you want it to be that big, that's cool. Like, if this was absolutely as designed and you had you had thought about that and decided you wanted it small, then that's, you know, it's a design decision, not like a good or bad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of how to say that. It's like it's a your choice decision, not like a something that can be proven one way or the other. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm trying to say. The point is that the other piece of advice is, like I said too, the other one is, I think you could do all of this slightly more efficient with the terrain pieces, like the way you're doing the plants, stuff like that. So if you did another pass on that, as a big team battle map, you can find some weird sort of creative ways of doing the same quality of like plant life, while also reducing the budget cost, you know what I mean? And that way, so it's just about efficiency, not about like changing the actual design, but like, I think you can. I'm not, yeah, I had to go into Forge to actually see where the objects are. But, yeah, I think you can. But other than those two things, like, it's really awesome, and I want to play this in matchmaking. I think this one would be great in matchmaking. Oh, you know what? Is there like a... Can I go inside this? I was thinking about the grav lifts that are in the original one. I was thinking, can you walk... Oh, my sandwich. Hey, I found it. It's still clean. It's still clean. I can still eat this. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, they're flanking us. Oh, gosh. Ah, oh, that was probably player. Let's see. Let's see. For all modes, firefight included. I will be in and out. FYI. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, this is a work in okay, yeah. You're saying, and got frustrated, so I said, yeah, this is a work in progress. I'd love your help balancing this map. That would be really cool. I honestly think that you did a really good job with weapon placement so far. Like, I need to learn where they are, but other than that, I feel confident about it. It doesn't feel bad at all.
Keep it sneaky.
That was not a good idea. I would use map default terrain more myself, but I like having a lower level as an option, like a underground tunnel or something. Sorry, I had to step away for a sec. Oh, did you hear my like the I guess I have 3 pieces of advice, actually, if you include, I would really like to fly around in a wasp on this map. But the other 2 actual pieces of advice would be that I think that you can accomplish the same quality of natural terrain here, like the plant life, but at a lower cost, and then you could maybe get some budget back and do even cool, and I could just imagine what you would do with more budget, because I assume you're probably maxed out. I'm just saying that, like, you might be able to do efficiency, like do an efficiency thing. Another good example is, like, those are individual hexes, but they have some hexes that are like a couple of like 3 hexes side by side, and you could combine that into what these are to make it less costly on you. And so by doing that in a few places, you could probably get some budget back. That's one of the advice I had. And I would love to see what you could do with a little bit more budget if you did. Let's see, Wasp is coming. I need to set up blockers. Gotcha. What is your budget like? That's actually a big question, because I was wondering that earlier, but before you were in the chat. Do you have it? What's your budget looking like in the like currently? Oh, right. There was one more thing. But only that. Okay, this is weird. Whenever I played earlier, it didn't spawn on a platform. Oh, right, there's a different version, isn't it? This is the whip version. Yeah. The one I went into didn't have the platform. It just had the overshield, so I was going to mention that, but I forgot about that. I mean, but obviously you fixed that already. Is this a player or a bot? This looks like a player. The way they're moving looks like a player. Yeah, that's definitely a player. Who's trying to shoot at me? Alrighty, I think I can get... I was gonna get that ghost, but he already got it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. And make the skybox... Wasp is coming. I need to set up blockers to make the skybox better. I'm at 51%. Only 51%? Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. You've got plenty. I was thinking, because it's such a big team battle map, that your budget would be significantly more consumed. But this is... yeah, amazing. Let's see. No collision and ungrouping will also help lower your budget. That's true. Of stuff like outside the map, you can set those to no collision or whatever. And those. Geez, you did all this with only 50% of it used? Oh my god. I mean, I know that the budget that they've made the map, made it more efficient. Right? Didn't they make it to where, like, it's actually more efficient now? In like season 5, they announced that there was like, yeah, it's also way more efficient now, and you're going to be able to put a lot more on your map. Is this the result of that? Because, like, that's crazy. Oh, the door does open? How'd the door open? Earlier I was trying to figure out how to get in. Oh wait, no, it's glass door. Oh, you changed it to a glass panel. I see. That makes sense. No collision and grouping will also help lower. Yeah.
And it will hurt.
Alright, let's, ooh, we had a rocket launcher, I didn't realize that. But yeah, no, I love this map, it's very awesome, I'm loving this. One enemy is just sitting in a ghost, is that another player or another bot, or is that a bot? Now I'm curious, no, I don't know. Oh man, my son is crying in the other room. Okay, so now that I know you're only at 50%, yeah, never mind about the advice of getting budget back. Apparently you're just solid. I'm most proud of the river. Yeah, no, I love the river and the waterfall. Did you build the entire map after, like, around the river, knowing that the river would flow in this direction? Or do you have, like, the energy flow items to make it do that? Like, I know there's the energy sort of wave that I even use on my rivers that Aaron actually showed me how to do, actually, that makes it look like water flow or rapids. And I'm wondering, did you use those, or did you, that was terrible. I should have gotten that kill, but I was just, like, shooting at nothing. Or did you go and use, you know, what do you call it? Or did you position the whole world to flow in the right direction? You did. Okay, yeah, you did. I can already see that. I can already see it. Never mind. I see the answer to the question. The water's flowing in that direction, coming the same direction as away from the waterfall. I don't even have to go over there to see it. So you did. You built. I don't know if you did it on purpose to begin with, or if you thought about it, but you definitely set it up to where the water flow itself is perfectly aligned with the map's sort of. Like, the water flow is sort of, like, locked in on the water objects itself, and it's really dumb. But you already got that accounted for. Okay, that's amazing. It's a shame glass doesn't have reflections. I feel like a bird running into glass all the time. Oh, yeah. Like, reflections of players. That would be nice. Because it reflects, like, the light, and it'll reflect, sort of, it'll reflect anything that's glowing or lit up. Okay, I was hoping to get all the way over here and look at the waterfall, because I already saw the waterfall whenever I had it open earlier. But I want to show it off. The one's underneath the log. It's so cool. Oh, this'll work. I'll become invisible. No! Oh, we won already. We won before I could go over to it. Okay, let's see. I built the map initially with water beneath it, and then that's such a cool ending thing with everyone standing in the water. Water beneath it, and then layered it with FX until it gives the illusion of white water, so there's water underneath it to give the effect, and the Forerunner effects over. Yeah, I googled the direction water flows in Halo Infinite. Nice, very nice. It's a very cool map. I wish I could have gone over and shown off. You've got this gigantic log where the waterfall on the map, it comes down, goes in the river, and then it goes down again, down to the water that's below the map, right? And that log you have across there and the rocks underneath it, it's sort of like the little bridge with the rocks underneath it on what is it called? Forest, but it doesn't suck you through. But actually, I mean, if you wanted to, we could even script it to suck you through like on Forest. That would be hilarious. So many people, like, get taken by the one on Forest. It would just be a great little reference to the other map. I ended the last time by just boosting out of the map and into the death zone below, like under the tree. And actually, you can go back and watch the beginning of this stream whenever I was in the map to begin with, and you can see everything I was saying back then too. Credit Unique and Art Noob for the rainbow prefab too. Oh yeah, I saw that. I pointed that out whenever I was in there the first time. You really should, after this is all over, you should go back and rewatch the beginning of this stream, because I talked about so much stuff and pointed out so much stuff. And anybody coming back and watching the recording is going to see that before, like, at the beginning of the stream anyway. It's going to be cool. But now it's like a Q&A section where I get to talk to you directly about it. Showcase it, raw reaction. Now the Q&A part where I got to ask you questions about it and stuff like that. That was so good. That's such a cool map. I feel like there was one more map though. Let's see, the cannon is a prefab. Make sure to personalize each prefab. Oh, yeah. You make sure to do that. Yeah. So the cannon is a prefab. Have you personalized that one yet, or did you just slap it in first and you're planning to personalize it afterward? Because now you're making me think that you were already planning on making it totally different. Can we hop in without bots now? Oh yeah, sure. Can we hop in on Forge? Actually, we could do a joint Forge on it. We won't be able to undo, but we can also delete saves. So let's do that. Are you still on my map? Hey, my thing? Yeah. Let's search artillery whip. Yeah, let's do it in Forge. That way we can whip my version. I could have just put delete or something like that to remind myself to delete this one later. Let's see. I have personalized every prefab that I use. Awesome, awesome. I like that cannon, but I actually think it would be even cooler if you made it bigger. Like if you change theirs to be like huge. You know, like the one on what is that map? Blackout? I think it's on Blackout. I think it's called. The one that's like the trenches. That's, you know, got the giant, you know, banished cannon in the middle like that. This one is designed after the scale and style of the cannons that the Covenant used, right? And that from Halo Reach, and it's about the right size for it. But like the spire in the original Spire was way taller and bigger around, and I feel like it might be really cool. Yeah, it needs to be bigger. I think it'd be really cool if you put those legs, instead of having the legs come down and then having the bunker underneath like in Halo Reach, if you had the legs out and up and to the side and on top of the rocks and like sort of grappled onto the ridge. Like imagine, I'm gonna duplicate it instead of like change your actual one, but imagine like this leg is like up and like grappled onto the side of this cliff, right? And then whenever you have the flying vehicles, it become like a little dynamic movement area where on this side the leg doesn't go down, it goes to the side, and it becomes like an area you could theoretically get on top of, but also like you could fly underneath it and stuff like that, which would be kind of cool. And like it'd just be like this huge like make it look more aggressive, like it's grabbing the environment, you know what I mean? Like it's an animal that's like taking advantage of the entire environment. And like just to throw these legs there, because like, oh yeah, we can't undo. I said that, I pointed that out earlier, but I forgot about it. Let's see, world, the world is a vampire. Just the way I said that reminded me of whenever that guy says that in the song. Okay, and like another one over here, which would be kind of weird because the launchers here, that's a little strange. But these are just what I was thinking. If you had like the cannon, like, and then this one, maybe that one could be the one that's like down, and then this one over here would be like sort of like grabbed onto the cliff ledge over here or something like that. This is just a thought though. All of my time, anytime I do something to someone else's map while we're we're in here like this, it's always just a thought. You don't have to go with what I'm saying. I know you like slapped this on here. It looks like it's kind of slapdash. You just copied it from like down here, it looks like. And it was just to get the area for the spire. So I know you were just like, you were still like sort of like working it out how you were planning on doing it. But do you see what I mean? I don't know if this is making any sense. Do I still have, wait, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to see this. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god, I am fucking up your map. We have to leave. We have to leave right now. Oh no. Black Legacy. I'll explain what I just did to your map. We have Mr. Chakas here. Mr. Chakas needs to get out. In customs, I did this earlier and remembered, but I forgot this time. This is still set to public, which means I just put that guy in your credits. Unless you delete that version. Lol, yeah, the cannon in the banished map camp needs work. You can copy this though, and the copy I think resets all of its credits or something like that. I don't remember exactly how. I hope it doesn't inherit it, but I may have just stuck that guy in your credits, and you won't be able to get him out if you don't, unless you can copy it and then copy has all of the credits gets wiped. Then I just accidentally got Mr. Chakas into your credits because I forgot to remove the thing. Create a new version will remove credits. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. I thought that they were gonna change that at one point. But I don't remember why I thought that. No worries. Oh, good. Because like, that's all one of the most annoying side effects that happens every now and then with forging is whenever you accidentally throw yourself into. We were in the custom. Us in Forge were in the custom game browser just now, and someone just saw it and went into it. So yeah, just make a new version. That'll work. But then I don't know what you're gonna put under the cannon, right? So if you lift up the cannon and make it sort of like grabbing onto the ledge and stuff like that, what goes under the cannon at that point, right? And that's what I was just thinking. I know everything I just did is sort of gone, but like, what would be the bunker underneath? If the whole thing is one of the legged cannons, what are you going to put underneath it? And that's a question. One thing you could do is put some kind of ruined UNSC thing underneath it, like a UNSC bunker or a UNSC like crashed ship, or maybe maybe a destroyed Covenant. Actually, what about a destroyed Covenant Scarab as the bunker that's underneath it, right? That'll replace the bunker that's there, and it's sort of standing on top of the corpse of this Scarab, like it just defeated it in battle or whatever, and now it is just like firing up into the sky. You know what I mean? Let's see. What are y'all saying? Let's see. This is my first map I've ever made, so I wouldn't be upset if some rando was in the credits. The cardinal sin of a forger. Public. Yes. 100% exactly. More lifts to the to that take you to the top. Yeah, more lifts to take you to the top would be cool. I like the idea. I'll redo this in case you wanted to save this off. Just to like remind you later. Was the scale up and just slapdashing it into position. It's now inside of the tree, so it's a terrible position unless you want to move the tree. But yeah, and I'll just sort of throw these back together where I had them before. I think it was a little lower, more like that. But and then world rotation, and then this one was sort of over here. And I'm wondering if you could make it to where one of these sides, you could actually run up the leg to get up there if you wanted to. Where there wouldn't be a grav lift on one of the sides. It'd be up to you if you wanted to do that. That would be kind of going outside the original design of the map. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll duplicate this one again. Let's see. Of the one from Halo Reach. So it'd be kind of going outside that original design, but it would be kind of cool. So it'd be up to you if you want to make it to where you have to climb, where one of the legs you have to climb, but the others you don't. You know what I mean? You could even like put this into the wall there, so that's like part of the. It's like that, you know. And then there'd be like a. I'm kind of the way it's interacting there is a little different, but yeah, something like that. And they could be like standing above, like you could just put you could put like a dead scarab underneath it, and like. Oh man, if you could make the like Golo worm section that you blow up, the control room, look like the mangled corpse of like Golo worms and stuff like that. Put little dead gray like Golo worms all on the ground around where like the hello, how's it going? All around where like the where it would be, you know what I mean? Like it's got blown up and there's little worms all over the ground around it. Would be really cool too. That would be nice and gross. But that's if you want to go the direction of a dead scarab. That just popped into my head just because it would look like the Banished killing the Covenant. You know, destroying the Covenant. Which would just be really cool. It's like, wow, that was the red reticle just like dragged my aim so strong. That's crazy. Oh yeah, let's go over to that waterfall. I really, really, really like this, by the way. I don't know if this is like, if you made this, then this is amazing. Like, this is like really, really good work. If this was a prefab you slapped in, then that person did a really good job too, and you did a really good job placing, like finding a good place to put it. But yeah, like it kind of resembles the structures in that one map from Halo Reach that's like the two sort of spires across from each other, and there's like man cannons out to the middle, and like there's the low side down to the beach and the low side on the other side to where the river by the cliff. I don't know how to, it's hard to remember what the name of that one is, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over to your waterfall because I want to go show it off. Actually, I'm gonna go this way, up the stairs. Grapple shot would make this even faster. Yeah. So here's the log. That is from the Tempest remake. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's yeah. You prefabbed it. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good placement of it. Let's see. If you got time, you can check out my map I published a couple days ago. I don't make any PvP maps, so feedback from someone with experience would be awesome. Okay, that sounds awesome. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that someone else had asked, and I don't remember if you had asked earlier or not. But But if you did, then yeah, you must be the one I was thinking of. There's a grapple shot on the map. Yeah, I've got it once, but I just don't have it right now. Grapple shot would just make that a lot easier to... okay, yes, I'm in the tree. Cool. That's what I was trying to do. I'm in the tree stump. So anyway, I'm going to jump off the ledge now, in the ghost. Oh, we're not in the ability to drive right now. Halo Reach sound effect, like soundtrack for this is perfect. So basically, yeah, it's nice over here with the waterfall and everything. This is not going to launch me, of course. Let's see, that rock at the end of the map near waterfall is a little wonky. You phase through it due to scaling. Oh, okay, yeah, let me go take a look. I think I know which one you're talking about. I'm just going to fly over there. This one, right? Is it this one? Was this the one you were talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm inside of it, I think. Yeah, this is definitely... So there's a little bug here. You can put another rock right here. This is like part of a very large rock you seem to have here. Can you see me? I just saw you on my motion tracker. Where are you? Can you see how inside of it I probably am? I assume I am because my gun is so close to the ground. So it looks like... And it looks like I'm walking on nothing right here. So there might be something about the ground terrain right here that just needs to be a little polished. That's all. Yeah, I gotta set up blockers or hexes. There's like a spot right here where like I feel like I'm going up a ramp, but you can put like a little rock right there that'll just make it to where you go up on top of that. You know what I mean? You can go inside of it. I assume this is, what is this? Is this alpha rock chunk? Oh, it's an actual rock chunk. Oh, it's just scaled so high. Yeah. Sometimes rocks do introduce those sorts of things. I understand. What you could do is like put another rock inside of this rock, or build this out of a few other rocks, because you've got the budget. You know what I mean? If you built this out of like a few smaller rocks that accomplish the exact same thing, just like put them inside of this one and then delete it. You know what I mean? So you get it exactly right. Then like, yeah, it would be so easy, and you've got plenty of budget. You could probably do this with like 4 rocks or something like that, and the budget difference would be like less than 1%. There's a slight delay, by the way, on stream versus gameplay. Yeah, especially on YouTube. YouTube does like almost a 15-second delay or something like that. I think it's like 8 to 10 or something like that. When it gets really rough, it gets like, if it gets rougher than normal, then it becomes goes all the way to like a 15% delay, a 15-second delay. It's crazy. Twitch is, I think, like almost always like 6 to 10, but I'm not sure. This is so good. This is really cool. So yeah, so you use a different effect here, or did you combine both of them? So there's 2 effects you can do. Yeah, you combine both of them. I see it now. Yeah, I definitely see it whenever I get this high up. Gosh, that's so good. Like, there's the data stream one, which I can't see. It doesn't say the name. It's just water plane reflective, because that's on top of everything else. But like, there's the data stream one or something like that you're using, that's like all white and it's looking awesome. And then you've got the one that's like that white line there that's sort of like flowing, sort of like back and forth one. That's like an energy stream or something, and they just look so good together. I wonder if you can put splashes. Oh, you have them. Never mind. I was gonna say put splashes around the rocks. Maybe 1 or 2 on the sides as well. You already have the splashes, but maybe 1 splash on the left and 1 splash on the right to make it look like it's coming out around the rock, and that'll be even cooler. And then this whole thing will be perfect. And you could put some, you have some on this one too. That's awesome. And you can scale up the splash effects too. They look really good whenever you scale them up too. This is so cool. I love this map. It's very nice. Like I was saying before about these, like, you have the budget, so you don't need to worry about them anymore. But it does, they can, you could get budget back if you wanted to from these. If you felt like it. What's all this? Did you build all this yourself, or did you grab some like prefabs of like some towers? Because they look like they're built for this environment, so I'm assuming you built them specifically. Like they're too well built into the rocks that I assume that you put these together yourself, and they look really good, especially from below, because of how tall you made them. It's very cool. The water is dope. Yeah, exactly. There is a slight delay. Oh yeah. What is the actual Forge budget here? Forge Sim. Oh, I can check that. 72 on Forge Simulation, 52 on Game Simulation. That is really nice. So you have like almost 30% budget left to be able to do stuff with, and you already have weapons and spawns and cameras and sound effects and like all sorts of stuff. Like you've got like everything already on there. When I first booted it up, I was like, this looked really good. This full cover. The way you did that, like coming out of the rock and then you put like the rubble there sort of poking through, or coming out of like the dirt layers. It's so well done. I like that a lot. That is also from the Tempest. Let's see, that water is dope. That is also from the Tempest remake. I did some research, played a lot of maps to find what would work. Oh, nice. Like these? That's really cool. Are these the ones I was talking about already up here? So it's not, no. So you could actually do that here especially. But it doesn't get the height differences, so like you probably do want to keep it like that. I don't know. But like there's the I don't know, do you know what I'm talking about? There's those hex columns. I can just place one. That'll be easier. Accents, Forerunner, the hex pillars. They're called hex pillars, not hex columns. This one. Like this one gives you like multiple layers of hex that you can sort of like play with to get a nice edge to it. And you can sort of just like stick it in. I'm just gonna put it there for now just to show. And you can get yourself a nice like hex edge really easily. And it sort of like lines up multiple, it looks like multiple hexes next to each other. And you can kind of get it cheaper, but like you don't even have a budget problem. So like that was why I was like, yeah, I don't really think you need that advice, to be honest. There's another one somewhere, I believe, that's multiple. Yeah, this one kind of can give you a good shape to it. And then is there one more? Oh, this one does have that kind of effect to it, so you can kind of get some good shapes out of that one. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty sure. So yeah, you don't even really need to take that advice because you got the budget like for days. You have so much budget. But if you ever do need budget, that's a great one. Help me make this a firefight map. Well, oh, okay. Let's see. I might have to do that on another day because I'm getting to the point where we need to have dinner over at my house. Do you want me to save the changes of these legs, by the way? I can slap down some spawners though, just to like play with. They'll spawn in every single game mode though, so I don't know if you want to do that. So yeah, that might not be a good idea. I saved the legs, but obviously they're quick, easy delete, so it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully we didn't... You might end up deleting this version anyway, because if we did anything else by accident, we can't undo it, because we're in this together, and we're co-forging a map right now, like at the same time. And that could cause an issue for you, so if you want to delete this version, just do those... If you do those legs like that, you can just grab the... You just do whatever. But yeah. Gonna have to do it another day. My daughter's crying. Yeah, my son's also crying in the other room. He has like a cold or something. It looks like he just started getting sick like earlier. That symbol is misleading. I wish 343 would revert that charge. Yeah, that changed. Yeah, the 52% down there, simulation memory. Yeah, technically the big important one is this one, the forge simulation. That's 72.2%. So you still have 30% to go. That's more than enough to like incorporate firefight and multiple other things. Like you could do a lot with 30%. I mean, there are some maps like 2v2 maps can be built on 30%. I'll put it that way. Entire maps could be built on 30%. So like, yeah, they won't be like the best ones, and that you would definitely want to up art that map eventually afterward. But yeah. Yeah, I didn't do it with this map, but I'm doing it with the Relic remake. I place every item down on a large floor so that I essentially have a Bob Ross palette to pull items from on the go. Nice, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it another day. My daughter's crying. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to get going. We both probably have to get going. It looks like. But yeah, this is you've got a lot of budget to work with. Now your barriers, you still have to put it on your barriers. That's true though. Is this pink one that would stop? Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, there we go. If I were to somehow get outside the map, I could walk around on this. So definitely make sure there's no gaps for OCOM to sneak out of your map, because he will. Oh, that is another thing. That's a good warning. This gigantic rock here, for example, right? Because sometimes the more you scale up these rocks, the more they get iffy on their collision box, because the collision box isn't exactly right with the rock. There can sometimes be like little ledges you can hide on, and sometimes areas you can fall through. Like right here, I can get on this. So this one actually did scale up with it, and now there's a little ledge here. And this may not be desirable, and whenever I got Waterworks in the into matchmaking, a lot of the bugs they dropped were, hey, people can get up onto this ledge if they use a grapple shot, you know, or whatever. And it would just be like a ledge that's way up here that's like kind of out of bounds, kind of weird that you can get up there, and they'd drop it as a bug, and I'd go in and fix it. And I'd either put a rock there to make it to where it's like sloped. What are they screaming about? My kid's in the other room. Or to where you'd slide off, basically. I'd have another rock there. Or I would just, or I'd put an invisible barrier that was like a slide, so where you'd slide off. Wasn't too big of a deal or hard to fix or anything. It's just like, yeah, that's just a heads up that if you were to get this into matchmaking, which I bet it could be, you would be able, they're probably going to ask you to do that. So, yeah. Like, honestly, this could go into matchmaking once you get it, like, fully finished. It's already looking really, really good. Like, this map is as good as Waterworks was whenever I got into matchmaking. I did a bunch of upgrades afterward, right? But, like, this is as good or you know, as my Waterworks was, and I got it into matchmaking, so you could definitely do it. Yeah. Anyway, natural terrain is tricky to do for sure. Yeah, the main thing, though, is OCOM might come in here, and if there's two gigantic rocks touching, like, just barely touching, he'll like grapple shot into a spot in between them, and the collision boxes won't touch. The 3D model will touch, but the collision boxes won't touch, and he'll just slide right through the gap, get outside your map, end up figuring out a way to get up here, and he'll just be up here like sniping people from all the way up here. OCOM is insane. And yeah, well, thank you so much for showcasing my map and the monitors. Yeah, these maps are all really awesome. I need to look at Zesno's before I get going. I need to hop into your map really quick. You wanted to show that off because I realized that if I'm gonna get going soon, I should probably do that before I go. Since I said I would, I definitely need to. What is yours called? And can you? If yours is called, if I can search for it because it's already published, I'll just do that. If you dropped it into my Discord, it says new. That's artillery whip. Okay. Nice work, Legacy. Yeah. Let's see. I want to see what. What is your map called? Breakflow Perdition. Hey, I remember Perdition. Is that from Halo 4? I think. Banished Lich. Ooh, that's a cool one. PTSD, I'd like to link up on Relic Remake if you're interested. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. You guys should definitely do that. Let's see, you can use Zesno tag. It's called Lunar Vale Manor. Oh, cool. Let's see, tags. Add new. Zesno. And then enter. And then confirm tags. Yeah, the tags always give me trouble. I don't know why. I've done that before. I attempted to do tags before. I'm just going to back out and go back in. Not bookmarks. Search. And do the other one. Search the name. It's just like for some reason the tags, they work but they don't work. You know what I mean? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And I might have misspelled it or something like that and been dumb. But Lunar Vale Manor. If I misspelt it, then that was obvious. Okay, if it's not published, I can't see it. So if you haven't published it yet, then I can't even look at it. Yeah, I can probably help out with the arting stage in Relic, or any scripting you might think appropriate. Yeah, bots get around on it pretty well if you want to customize it. Okay. I assume it's published then if you've done bots. Let's see. Not multiplayer. Customs. Create match. Map. Let's see. It's copy protected. Gotcha. So it won't open in Forge. I see. It won't even show up probably. Okay. Nope. Not my files. I did it again. Search. Okay, here we go. Clocktown. The Legend of Zelda maps that people make in every single custom map maker ever are amazing. I love it. Okay, let's see. Do I still have the Zesno down here from a second ago? New. Add new. Zesno. There we go. Shows how often I look these kinds of things up like this. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a lot of good maps. These are really cool. Wait, Dire Tides? Have I looked at that one before? Or was it... Some of these I feel like I might have looked at, or at least one of them, or something like that. Like they just like somehow strike me as one that I've looked at for some reason. Let's see. Tag is PTSD. Okay, let's see. I haven't been super active lately, though. I got life going on, but I will help when I can. Tag is PTSDMachine. Awesome, I'll add. Let's see. You can bypass if you want. I'm gonna see about. Did you say you wanted bots or no bots? I forgot what you said earlier about bots. Let's see. Bots get around on it. Oh yeah, that they work. That's right. So let's do that. And I'll put this to public so that you can hop in and join it if you want to. And Black Legacy, you're coming with me. Because you're still in my party. You're still in my my fire team. So you're coming with me. Dragging you along. We're going to the Lunar Vale Manor. Now, is this a haunted house? Lunar Vale Manor immediately makes me think haunted house. Right out of the gate. That's what I think of. Like a veil of night. And it's a house. It's like a... Yeah, that looks awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That is a good idea. It could be. Yeah. Exactly. I like the way you did your railing. Like it looked immediately, like I never thought to do it, but as soon as I saw it, I know what you did. And where you flipped the rail, like caught pillar over, and then put a triangle just on top of it. Or not, like a pyramid on top of it. Ooh, those windows look nice. I went to look at the, because I saw the, this here. Excuse me. Oh, you use that exact same hex column thing I was just talking about. Okay, I need to help my guys that are getting killed. Ooh, nice. Man, this looks great. This looks really great.
Definitely employed. The right.
Oh, I got a triple kill, but then I got blown up. Oh, he had a rocket launcher. This is really cool. You know what it makes me immediately think of? Luigi's Mansion. I don't know why, but it just immediately makes me think. So can you like shoot through this? Yeah, you can get like sneak attacks at people. And there's like a secret door wall. Oh, a wall piece is just pulled away and you can go through the wall. That is cool. So it's that the Dahmer house or whatever is what this is. Oh boy, let's give me my overshield and kill this guy. This is the Dahmer house. You got like secret doors and shit. Colson. Okay. The little bookshelves down here with the detail work you added on top. That looks really nice. I like that a lot. Let's see. Okay, hold on. What is this? Nice little rug. Okay, that guy's gotta go. Hello. Oh, that was way over his head. He ducked and I just sat there shooting above his head. Oh, and like the railing underneath even looks good. The way you did the railing down there. I want to break open these doors. Who made that mansion? This was Zesno. He made this mansion. This is really, really cool. Oh gosh. Okay. You're dead. Just had to get him with that sticky. Missed the first one, but I got him with the second. Ooh. Whoa. What did you... How did you... This is just a flat block with a texture on it, and then another one underneath it with a... Oh my gosh, that's such a good placemat. Whoa! This room feels like there should be an out in here. Like a hole in the ground or something I can drop down. I don't know why, I just felt like it should, you know what I mean? Hey, I got that guy. That was luck. Hey! See, this is my domain, you see. I was appliance repair technician for 10 years. Oh, I'm dead. They killed me in my own domain. Let's see. Mop. I can't identify the mop on the table. I can identify the mop. Oh, it was the mop! You got the right idea. Keep looking. Okay. Oh, there was potentially a secret door in there? Okay. Alright. Alright. Is there a hole down, or there's a hole to drop down somewhere else, is what you're saying. Keep looking through the... That's clearly a player. Oh, that was Black Legacy. Hello.
Gain the lead.
Downloading Shroud Screen firmware.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Hole into the laundry room. Oh, like a chute, like a laundry chute. That's cool. Okay, where's the laundry room again? Because I haven't quite memorized the layout of the map yet. Which is kind of, I think, part of the intent is that it's got twists and turns and stuff. Oh, that's the laundry chute right there. Alright, down we go. Yeah, oh, whoa. No, I'm in the wine cellar. This is a different one.
Power items.
A different drop. This is really nice. This makes me immediately think of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. Back up from the basement. Oh no! Rockets. Trying to find the laundry room again. Yeah, I gotta see what's wrong with the washer and dryer. Probably a bearing issue. Let's see. Oh boy. Is this it? Where was it? Nope. I walked around into there.
Lost the lead.
Woo-wee. Got him. Okay. Where was the way to the laundry room? This is not it. This is a kitchen. I was in here earlier. Gonna get up onto the rail though, so I can go over here, because I think it's back this way. And I keep on getting turned around. There it is. You are going down, buddy. Okay, here we go. So there it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna oh, I don't have my... Oh, can I jump up there? Yeah, there we go. Now I can escape that way. Won't get killed now. Okay, that was dope. Now we're in, like, the attics. That's cool. Okay. Ooh, hello. Ooh-wee.
Halfway to victory.
Ooh, got that guy.
Killing spree.
Okay. He needed help. Alrighty. That is dope. Okay, well, this is awesome. I think I need to get going though, like I was saying. This is really well done map. Is this another shoot from above? Can I find my way? If I go back and then forward. Hold on. Jump, forward. Oh, I gotta like jump, crouch maybe. Nope, didn't work. Can't go up, can only come down. Okay, where am I? Dead end. Okay. Yeah. This map is awesome. This is really awesome. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, he got me. Got killed by Coulson. Man, that's awesome. I really like this map. I like how it's kind of hard to tell where you are at the same time as you very slowly like begin to learn it, you figure it out, and then you can like use it to your advantage and stuff like that, like I was doing with the laundry room, like the hole in the roof and climbing up and then going back down. It's very awesome. But anyway, I gotta go. I don't many PvP maps in the Halo series, so this was new for me. This is really, yeah, no, this is really cool. Ooh, someone's shooting me. I really like this. Is this like a broken rail and then a drop down? That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Well, I gotta get going. Like I said. You feeling okay? You need a diaper change? Oh, okay. Well, I definitely gotta go then. He needs a diaper change. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later. This was just like the whole one we were talking about. We were just showing off maps, including mine. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, and I'm gonna be releasing another video actually soon because I'm editing the one about episode 2 of the TV series, and I actually really like that season 2. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen it or if you've seen any of my videos, but yeah, season 2 looks awesome so far, obviously. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.